What's going on, mi gente? I know plenty of y'all saw everything that happened yesterday at the Copa America final between Colombia and Argentina. Many of you have asked what happened or what I saw or what I went through. So I guess here's my story. This is what happened with me. I think we got there with a couple friends that were also going to the stadium for the game pretty much before the Euros ended. We were literally at the stadium parking before the Euros ended. Got, into media parking. Everything was fine at that point. I started doing the fan content that I was doing with LiveScore. By the time that I am almost done, it's around 6:30. So at this point, I haven't been inside the stadium yet. Haven't gone in, haven't checked in, right? Silly me. I also thought I had enough time. So I said, all right, let me do the fan content outside first before checking in. That wasn't the case, clearly. So 6:30-ish, I go, try to get in line, and I get to a gate, and they tell me, no, it's another gate for media. I said, okay, walk over to the next gate. As I walk to that gate, I see there's a lot of people not being let in. They literally just had closed the door. But since I'm media, I figured, let me see and let me ask if I can get in, because usually there's no problem. Alongside me, there was two other media members. So, we kind of went through the crowd and said, excuse me, showing them our press badge. Excuse me, we're here for media. We're working. Please let us through. And most of the people did. There was a group of people. That didn't, and they just said, no, we're not going to let you through. And we were like, no, we're trying to explain, we're here for work, this and that, we're trying to get into the stadium. And they were like, no, we're not letting you cut. And we kept trying to explain what we were trying to do, and they said no. And then there was one guy that actually he pushed me a couple times. And I got mad, obviously, because he's pushing me, but obviously I didn't respond. There was other people around, people that I knew, and they kind of diffused the situation, let's say. But yeah, there was just rowdiness. I'm telling you, when he pushed me, he pushed me like twice or three times hard, and I was like, I mean, obviously I didn't move because we were in a crowd that was jam-packed. And I saw, a lot of women and children just sweating and not being able to breathe, right? Because it was just so jam-packed. So after about 10 more minutes in that line, I said, you know what? I gotta go find somewhere else. So I walk over to another gate. I see the same thing happening. So I said, man, let me walk around, or let me try to get police attention that are inside the gate, because I was near one that they could maybe see me. I got the attention of a police officer and event staff, and I told them, hey, I'm press. I showed them my press credentials. Please let me know what I can do or where I should go. And they literally brushed me off. They said, I don't care, brushed me off. So again, we moved on, went to another gate. We saw the entrance where the players go in through, and I guess the VIPs go in through. And I talked to the event staff there, and I said, hey, look, I'm press. I need to go in. I need to work. Is there any way I can get in through here or whatever? You let me know. And they said no as well. They said no, that they had been told that they couldn't. And I understand that. That's very fair. I understand that. So again, back to the drawing board. I get to another gate, and there they tell me, this is going to be the media gate. But this media gate is already super crowded with fans on top of the gate, right? So little by little, they actually start letting in some of the press. We're still in a squished line. I think we're going in probably 5 at a time at this point. Like I said, there's fans still next to us trying to get in with the press, just trying to rush in with the press. There's one fan that's actually telling us a story, right? He's telling us, I live 5-10 minutes away, but I can't afford this because, the prices are way too high. So I just came in here to rush in. And we're like, what the heck? We're like, We're telling them the problem is you. Like, what are you doing? Like, go, like you're making this harder for the fans that did pay to come, and the press and all that. And, as we're standing there, we're watching some people. I'm sure you guys saw it on TV, the people that were climbing in. I saw security pushing people off of the gates that they were climbing, all that. So finally, I get to the front of that press line. As I'm on that press line and I get to the front, they tell me, "Where's your badge?" I show them my badge. Someone, I won't mention, someone there that has to do with press and the media for this tournament tells me, "You don't have the credential for this game." And I say, "No, I do. I can show you the email. I haven't been inside the stadium to check in, but I have the email that says I'm approved and all that." And he says, "No, you have to go to the will call where fans get their tickets to get that." And now I can't get in. So I go to that ticket booth and there's no one there. Not one person is there. Luckily, I'm next to the gate where the check-in is for press. I see some people I know. I tell them, "Hey, they tried to help me, obviously. Thank you for trying to help me if you're watching this. But they couldn't give me this little ticket that you put in your credential for the final and a sticker for the final. They couldn't give that to me unless if I went inside the stadium. So now I'm in this predicament where I can't get inside the stadium to get the stuff that I need to get inside the stadium because they won't let me in, right? At this point, I am standing right next to the gate and I see all the police, all the security just back up. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? They all just back up. Then I see one person, an event staff, because they look like they had the event staff shirt on, go to every gate and just open them one by one. And boom, everyone rushed in. So I obviously go back to the press line and I'm like trying to get in. They're still crowding us, the fans, and it's still, excuse my language, a shit show. Everyone gets in. No one got checked. If they had bags, what they had in their pockets, nothing. All the metal detectors that I saw near me got crushed. So there was none of that. I saw someone that works in the press. I'm not sure who it was. She was. I know she worked with cameras. I know she was a photojournalist because she was bringing in her cameras, her luggage with the cameras, and she got trampled. I know someone lifted her up next to me. I said, "Are you okay?" Didn't get to do much after that, and we finally got to the check-in where the press is and got our stuff, and it was just mayhem. I just saw so many people just running in and going all over the place. And I'm not going to blame Colombians or Argentinians, no, because it was everyone. You may see more colors, I don't know, but I saw everyone. So that was that, Then I go in to where the press is supposed to go in. There's a press entrance to go upstairs. Nobody was allowed in again. So they said you just have to go up where the fans are going. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. So whatever. I just walked up with the fans, went into the section where I'm supposed to go to. We got there and I found a seat where I could sit. But all the fans rushed that side too. And literally every staircase, every stairwell, every exit was covered by fans that were standing that either A, had no tickets or couldn't sit because other people were sitting in their seats. I'm not sure. And I won't judge people because I don't know who had what. All I'm telling you is what I saw and what happened. Security came, police came to that side. They tried to get them out. Sure, some people left, but then more people came after. So it was just a mess. It was ridiculous, to be honest. It was ridiculous. Like I said, I've been going to games, covering games for about 7 years. And this has got to be the worst experience I've ever had. And I'm sure many other journalists or even fans that paid could probably say the same thing. And I'm not talking about the football. The game was great and all that, but just security, the organization, they weren't ready. And that's a problem because, now we got in 2025, next summer, we got the Club World Cup. 2026, we got the World Cup. Can they handle this? Can they do this? I don't know. And I know that, this is an event that's organized by Conmebol and they usually take on the security. And yes, we've heard many things that they denied extra security. I don't know. I can't confirm that right now. I'm just telling you what I saw, what I went through. And yeah, it was crazy. I saw people faint. I saw people bloody because they were trying to climb stuff. And it's just a disappointment because I think it's a disappointment because, I thought the game should be speaking for itself. And now we're reliving this and going through all this crazy, stupid stuff because certain fans just didn't want to pay or just showed up. And I think it just could have been handled easier. It could have been handled better if they just found a way to get the fans out of the perimeter of the stadium. But here we are. So that's what happened to me at the Copa America 2024 final. Again, thank you for everyone that hit me up, that actually asked about what was going on, asked me how I was doing and wished for my safety. And yeah, thank you. Thank you guys. And I'll keep doing this because this is what I love. But yeah, thank you.